I woke up like this, so mind your motherfucking business. How y'all doing out there? I had to get some you know, when the video start about to go live, you get about 3 seconds. I said, oh, not me coming in here with some crusty lips. You know, the wintertime never do my lips justice. And I don't even bother getting a lip gloss. I got my joint, I got my coffee, and I got my cigarettes too. The cigarettes, if you see me puffing one of them bitches, don't be encouraged to puff a cigarette. In fact, quit them bitches. Throw them out. Get them as far away from you as you can. It's a nasty ass habit and I need to quit it. Now that that's out, my dreads need some TLC. I got my coffee today. And it's warm enough to sit through a straw now. It cooled down on me. Which is fine. I don't mind. Some people be needing that shit hot, but as long as it tastes good and it's going in there like Folgers in your cup, I can give a shit less. Okay. I might lean. Because that's what I used to do on Bigo. I used to have to. Somebody hooked me up with like a diamond. I've been to Michigan to the dispensary. Somebody hooked me up with one of them, like, it was like covered in like some, what is it? I don't know, it's some liquid THC type of deal. And then they put like diamonds, little green diamonds around it. It wasn't bad, but it didn't. I be doing like, I like some pressure. So I liked it though. I ain't trying to like downplay it and say it wasn't shit, but I was thinking because it had all that extra THC shit on it, it was gonna bust my motherfucking head open. Not literally, but you know how it go. If you a smoker, then you know. If you know, then you know. Anyway, welcome. And welcome back to another video of Window Watching Weekend. For all the signs. This week is the order is reversed, so we starting at the Pisces and we're working our way down to the Aries people. I will provide timestamps. There may be a need to double check something for somebody, okay? God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please give us some clear and concise messages for all the signs. From the Pisces right down to the Aries people. Only energy of high vibration, high frequency, and high white light is welcome here, spirit. No energy of stank ass low vibration. No energy of low vibration. Low frequency or negativity is welcome. And if it do try to creep up in here, I ask that you rebuke it in the name of you. Amen, amen, amen. I try to pray for them because I know I'm going to get on their ass. And I be trying to say high vibrational, but I'm just not one of, I don't bother nobody. So I'm not one of those people you just going to roll up on and bother. And I'm going to just be like loving like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna cuss you out or something. I'm gonna say, speak my mind. And then and then I be funny, so don't let me know the right thing to say, because now you about to be mad. But you came all over here bothering me. That's what it all boils down to. That product came from my father. My mom told me, my daddy don't bother nobody, but if you fuck with him, it's gonna be hell to pay. I said, oh, I was wondering where that came from. Okay. It's like I wake up goofy, but as soon as I hit my joint, then my goofy doubles up. It does. I don't know. Either you gonna love me or you gonna hate me. And either way, I ain't gonna give a fuck. I'm still gonna be who I am. I mean, I appreciate the love, I do, but If somebody don't like me or just give me a hard time for being me, that's not gonna ever stop me from being who I am. I'm gonna move around your ass, but I'm gonna still be me. You're still gonna be irritated. Okay. Now that the prayer's out the way, I don't know why I caught myself sitting that incense right there like I ain't gonna swat it the whole time because I need to breathe. So let's put it over here. But I don't want to put the tooth. I got some acetone on my desk. And y'all, this is off topic. But the other time I was doing my nails, y'all, I caught myself doing a don't fucking laugh at me. Okay? If you do, laugh to your motherfucking self, okay? I might laugh at me now. Y'all can laugh. How the fuck you all look? So I be thinking I'm a nail tech, but I know I ain't a nail tech for real. So, but I do my own nails at home for free. So I try to call myself giving myself a feeling last time. Y'all tell me why I was not giving myself a feeling. I was fucking up my nail bed. It's not funny. It's funny, but it ain't fucking funny. Look at this. Look at that. That's some shit you looking at me like, ouch, it looks painful. I mean, it's only so funny to me because y'all should have seen me. Y'all was here, pinky finger pointed, and I had my nail drill, and I was like getting the fill in, digging motherfucking dents in my damn nail bed, not feeling it. This was supposed to be the nail tip I was filing down. That was my finger. Anyway, starting with Pisces. Let me write down the timestamp. I thought I was being great. I was being a nuisance in the nail world. The designs is cute and all that, but that's the part I need to stick to or something. I don't know. I'm still gonna do my nails, but I'm just never gonna try to fill them in again. Oh boy. I'm one of those people that just crack themselves up. Like I'll say some shit will happen, or I'll say something and I'll bust out laughing all by myself. People get a kick out of that sometimes, but it's funny. Shit, some things are. All right, window watching the weekend for the Pisces people. What they need to know: God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Message for the Pisces people, because we looking and we watching. There go the goofy turning up. Imagine. Go the distance. And truth be told. This would be so special. if it wasn't all in my head. I'm sorry, look, I'm starting already. Somebody's all in their mind imagining. What if I go the distance? What if I tell the truth? And what if I just open up and express? This has something to do with love, because I always think that, because with the truth be told card, it's like the gates being open. Inside, you just see like the sky, the clouds, and then it's a bunch of little hearts flying out everywhere. But this is a go the distance, and it's got like a cheetah. Which I don't feel like it's about going as fast as one can, but I do feel like it's about actually going, doing what you got to do, or going as far as you need to go. And I think they use a cheetah because cheetahs can get pretty far pretty quick. Shit. The hell. The motherfuckers is quick. I'm going to scoot over for when I start puffing up my cigarette. I don't want y'all to be encouraged. That's why I gave that speech in the beginning. But it's a habit of mine, and I'm going to be smoking it, okay? Now I done picked up another habit. Coffee. Good thing my growth can't be as stunning no more. I ain't getting no taller than 5'1". I'm going to be short for the rest of my life, whether I drink coffee or not. Pisces. By the book. That card, that's my least favorite. Because I be like, what the hell? I don't look. I don't even care what the book say. I'm going to go with my intuition say. Because that's how I'm reading your cards. No offense to you if you created the cards and you see, oh, she uses my cards. Well, why is she using the meaning? Because I use my intuition. So, but by the book always gives me rules, like doing something the way that it's supposed to be done, or doing something the way that it's supposed to be done. Like these single file line, and from biggest to smallest, or, you know, whatever the book is, whatever the rule is, whatever the, have thing, somebody's observing something. But but they can't step out. They can't do nothing. They gotta stay. They gotta do it according to the rules. Follow the rules. Do it by the book. But they gonna watch. They're observing because it's something that, see how this person is observing the moon. I don't feel like they're necessarily observing the moon itself, but they're observing. And it might be the moon directly, but it might just be the sky. They might be looking at the stars, but let me see if I put that close to y'all. Y'all see that face inside the moon? Yeah, me too. So that's why I said somebody could be looking, observing. It's like the moon is about secrets, things that are hidden. And if it's a face hidden inside the darkness or inside the moon, that would mean that somebody's hiding. Somebody's face will represent like mass to me. And then look on the bottom, all that glitters. Everything that glitters isn't gold. But then it has a big ass pile of gold with the mask sitting on top, meaning that somebody ain't who they say they are. Somebody's wearing a mask. It's like yeah, motherfucker, I know you ain't who you say you are. I see you hiding this, but I can't. I gotta step out of book. I can't step out of line. I can't really just, jump out there and throw the motherfucker. Whatever the case is, somebody can't. They gotta sit in line. It's like this not their place, or it'd be overstepping a boundary or something of that nature. But it's questions. Why? With the why card, or somebody knows the why. What is this going on here? So it's like somebody's supposed to be hiding, but they're being seen. Or somebody is observing what a person is trying to do in the dark. I don't know what's going on with all that. Or somebody just don't want to be like they want. You know how people want to be private, so private thing, telling nobody, but somebody can see it. Like even though that face is hidden in plain sight, you can still see it. Like when you look at it, she's like, "God damn, his face right there." But all you're supposed to be able to see is the moon. It's an illusion or something somewhere. Something about the book. I got tired of those what's the T cards. We got the Death card and the Hermit. So that's Scorpio and Virgo. Is it going to be another major arcana? So there's a Scorpio or a Virgo. And then the Eight of Swords. But remember at the beginning, wasn't that your energy in the beginning when I looked on the bottom before I shuffled? Somebody was imagining going the distance. Going the distance. Imagining going the distance. But it was something else. The instant just don't. It's still coming over here. And then it ain't even like one of them good. Ooh, that's a. It's just one of them harsh innocents that I got. So I'm using it. And they still clean. So works for me. I'm not here for the smell. I'm not here for the bullshit. No, look. I'm going all through this because I done lost it. What I just saw. But I know it's going to recall my memory when I get to the card. There's imagine, there's go to distance. Somebody's imagining that they told the truth or imagining that they exposed the truth. So either somebody on the sideline knows the truth about somebody, but they standing back and not telling because it ain't their place. Or it's somebody who knows the truth because they the ones holding the truth back from the people or the person or whoever. And they're thinking about, well, what if I just tell them? Or what if I just let them know? Or what if I just tell them such and such is lying to them or whatever? But somebody's like, if it's not their place or it will cross the boundary, they not gonna tell you. They're not gonna step out and be like, they lying and such and such. They should, because right is right and wrong is wrong. Just because you're your friend don't mean shit. Your friend a liar. It's like, but you wouldn't want nobody doing it to you. But that's cool because you're gonna get back whatever you put out. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be in nobody being defeated. But baby, who's this person to me? I don't know. If it's put on my spirit, I'm probably gonna do it anyway. So the Hermit is about going deep. It's about learning lessons. It's about being wise. Reflecting. And then the Death card. Something ends. Something rebirths. But what I noticed about this, like in this Death card, you see how you look in the hoodie and it's a completely different picture than what's going on in the rest of the card? It's like the winter. Or you can definitely see trees, but the way that they drew the sun, the sky up there, it gives me like a winter vibe. Like if they show me the ground, it's gonna be snow, and And I don't know if it's because the white dots that are attached to it as well, but it gives me like a snowy. It looks in there, it's supposed to be a hood. It's a hood on a person, but you look in there, ain't no person. It's a place, a area. But it's the same thing. If you look at the truth be told card, dang, if I knew I was about to get it back up out of here, then I'd just left it out. The truth be told card. Remember I showed y'all that? And it looks nothing like the rest. They both look like outside. Like the rest of the card is doing whatever it's doing, but then when they open up the gates, it's like outside. It's like being free. Damn, it's a face in that one too. Anyway, I don't got time to be spending all this time on the weekend, read y'all. I'll be here all day. Anyway, so, but it's a face in there. It's a face in there too. Damn, it's people hiding their faces and shit. This is getting creepy. So I don't know if it's a lesson being learned here. Or it's like death rebirth. It's gonna be something over, something beginning, something restarting. What's the Hermit? That's what I need to find out. Ten of Cups, the Temperance, and the Six of Wands. This is about reflecting. This is solely about self. That's solely about somebody being true to who they are, owning up to who they are, who the person that they hide and pretend that they aren't secret. Look, it's all about mask. It's all mask energy. Motherfuckers pretending they hide who they really are, and they like, well, what if I tell Pisces? Or Pisces is like, what if I tell Crosswatcher? Five of Wands. But people they're restricted by their own ego. This is why this is a self-reflection. Ace of Wands. There's a path. There's a victory here. There's the reward. There's a recognition. But it's up to you to stop being in your own way, because there's your ego. There's your passion in the beginning. If you put them bitches together and make something, instead of like, I gotta hide behind you. I gotta be low vibrational. But that's on you, baby. You gotta do what you gotta do. Observer. So it's like a motherfucker trying to go by the book, trying to follow the rules, trying to stay in a place. When it comes to, it's like they stand in a place, but they watching, or they ain't saying nothing to you, but they watching you. But it's observer here. Oh, it could be you, King of Cups. You could be watching somebody that you're not talking to. Because maybe it's like, but it's all boiling down to how you really feel on the inside. But how you cover it up and pretend that it's not what it is with your mask, or who you, it's how you really feel, or what you really want to express. But it's about opening up and being true to yourself, opening up and letting the world know what your truth is. But somebody's not doing it. They're just keeping it in themselves. And it's a big feeling. They deeply feeling it. It's like the King of Cups got a lot of love, just like the Queen. He just don't express it on the outward motion. He keep it within himself. It ain't that he's just gonna not ever talk to you about his feelings, but like he might not let you know how big he loving. That's all I'm saying. The Three of Swords, the Page of Swords. Oh, okay. The Three of Swords. That's about heartbreak. That's about your heart possibly pulling you in more than one direction. But I feel like it's heartbreak in some cases. With the Page of Swords to the Page of Cups. It's like, I'm sorry. I want to get on the same page. I'm sorry that I broke your heart. Whatever. Can I just express it? But somebody ain't, because they're not expressing it. So they're strict. That's the egos getting in the way of they love. So instead of saying, I'm sorry, I hurt you. I love you, baby. Can we fix this? They're just like giving you ego instead. Like, I ain't hurt you. I ain't did nothing to you. Or, what's your problem? You are like, it's one of them motherfuckers that act like they can't care, who act like, oh, I gotta shield myself with ego. Oh, if I stand behind this punk ass ego of mine, I'm gonna be protected. It's one of the people with those mindsets, thinking that just because they got their ego up, they're somehow protecting themselves. But they, at the same token, they keep an eye on you. That's wild. Eight of Pentacles want to work with you, want to feel like they're apologizing to you and expressing their emotions to you. But on the surface, they wouldn't dare express that. They wouldn't dare open up. So that's why the mask is surrounding the truth, because nobody wants to express it. They want to sit there and pretend that's not the thing. They want to be a liar. You're lying and cheating. No, but not that kind of like, but they are lying. Like, they ain't being true to themselves. They ain't like they lying, deceiving you, but they're lying, deceiving them. Probably deceiving you too, because it's like, say you know a motherfucker feels some type of way, you know this, or you know that, you see it with your spirit, your intuition, your intuit, whatever, and they're just like, no, that's not true. And you like, motherfucker, I know it is. And then, people be trying to make it seem like you you crazy or you delusional. And my problem with that is on this journey, a lot of shit is already on so unsure that you can't be looking at it with your physical eyes like, is that right? Or which one? You can't do that. You got to have your intuition. You got to have your discernment with you so you can see straight through the bullshit that's trying to set up to trick you, that's trying to set up put you in an illusion. No, you come straight in that bitch with intuition. You come straight in that bitch with your discernment. You come straight in that bitch with your spiritual eyes, your third eye chakra looking like, nah, yeah, bitch, I see what you trying to get me to see, but I feel the energy, you know what I mean? Or I can see what the fuck's going on in this bitch. Like that's how it is, it is on this journey, right? So for a person to sit here and try to make it seem like your intuition ain't as good as you know it is, or the message that you got intuitively is wrong. Like people that could try to make somebody crazy. I feel like it can fuck with you on a mental level, but that's why you got to be strong and believing in yourself, because people will being so determined to pretend that they truth ain't they truth, that they'll make it seem like you the crazy one. They'll make it seem like you the liar. They'll make it seem like you the problem. So you got to be careful out there with the Nine of Wands. Make sure you protect yourself, because the Queen of Cups is now came out. The King of Cups is there too, but I feel like you might be on the side of things where you are the one playing. And no offense to you, maybe your intentions are not to play, but what do you call it when you sit here having feeling some type of way, but you're putting on a facade for people saying, no, it's not that, it's this. Like, what's the big deal? Like, what's the point of trying to go so far to prove a lie? I don't get it. Why are we wasting our time? Why are we wasting other people's time? Oh, okay. So I'm just saying, I see you there, but you on that side. But I see the Queen of Cups here, and they're saying Nine of Wands. Protection. You been through this Queen of Cups right here been through a lot already. The fuck? She the wounded warrior in this bitch. That means, though, she gonna protect the shit out of herself. She gonna stand up and fight still. That's what I said. You've been through a lot, but you got enough energy to defend yourself, huh? Okay. Two of Wands. Choices, movements, and decisions. The harsh truth. The truth. This is what I said. Somebody's choosing the truth. And I don't see how we're supposed to be anything, a pair, a commitment, or anything when you choose to stand in the lie and I choose to stand in the truth. How are we supposed to make that work, huh? Huh? Oh, I didn't think you had no explanation for me. I didn't think. So now I'm mad. Now you mad at me. Now I'm the bad guy because I won't come over there and stand in that bullshit ass lie with you, huh? Oh, yeah, but you the coward that don't want to come stand in the truth for me. So what? Now what does that make you? The victim? Oh, okay. Well, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's how somebody feeling, because that's how I feel. Like, I ain't. What Lil Baby took, this is my favorite song, and it's for many reasons, but my favorite song by Lil Baby, well, one of them, is Lowdown. The start of the song comes straight in saying, I don't know what that part said. Hold on. That's not the part I'm trying to get to. I don't know the first couple words, but I ain't never get on the thing and look at the lyrics. Go to something about a committee, but then he get a little further down and he say, playing victim, that shit ain't gonna ruin me. I'm the only one I let outdo me. But the point is, that's because people will try that. It's like, why are you doing it? You sitting over here pretending like you know for a fact you lying, you're hiding your truth, but then you gonna sit here, point your finger and say she's crazy, he's crazy, they're fucking delusional, bitch. You a liar. And you want everybody to get out here looking at a motherfucker like they crazy because you a liar, because you don't want to be brave enough to stand in your truth. So you gonna go riding for that lie. Like, that's the type of shit that was in that spread. Riding for the lie, like you for sure know. Whether you telling everybody or you know to yourself deep down, you know that you on some bullshit. You know. So to be riding that shit to the end and be like, oh, you crazy, you delusional, or that's not the truth. Like, that's crazy to me. That's why you gotta stay protected, stay prayed up, because people are like that. People are like that. Like, they will go to bat to the end of the world for something that they know for a fact is a lie. But they're trying to protect the truth. They don't really be wanting the truth to come out, so they gotta fight for that lie. You know, it's like when two grown men are supposed to be gangsters, and they would never want the world to perceive them as gay, but they gay. But they sit here and be ready to, like, what's that lady name here? She try to no offense, God rest your soul, baby. I don't got nothing bad to say about her, but I'm saying that she kind of what you call them, extorted them. That lady Jane, she lived here in Indiana, and she went in, seen two dudes. To the day, we still don't know who them dudes is. The two gay gangsters, we still don't know, because they shot her the fuck dead. You hear me? Called her on the road doing 65, came straight down doing 65 with her and killed the lady. But that point is, those people was really ready to ride for that lie. She was about to try to extort them and tell the world they was gay. And they was not having it. So you see my point I'm making? People will go to beyond extreme measures to make sure that they lie stays hidden. So that the world can believe this lie. You know what I mean? So the truth stay hidden so that the world could continue to believe the lie. Like, we not gay, we gangsters. But the real truth, they know deep down they was gay. But they wouldn't dare want the truth to get out there in the world. So they go so far as to killing people. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be careful who you surround yourself with. It's not a game. That lady had a little tire shop or whatever, but I was watching that shit like, damn. I mean, I knew they was going to catch up with her, but I didn't know that it was that serious that a motherfucker was going to just kill her in traffic. That could have killed more than just her. But a motherfucker didn't give a fuck. They wanted that secret to stay sealed. You know what I mean? That's what that was about. How dare you get out here and try to tell we gay? Like, you... I mean, some people kind of got some hints, and I'm sure she probably told a person or another, but after they seen her come up dead, that person or that another is going to turn the fuck up, mind their business, stay in their lane, just like the spread. Okay, moving right along. We on 26 minutes that fast. But I ain't got to really know where to be. I'm just trying to make sure I don't be in here for 5 hours. I got coffee, though. All right. Moving on to the Aquarius people. I try to get my puppy a cover right there so he can just lay down and relax. So he's going to be doing that in the video the whole time. Because where is he going? It's his claws. He need his feet. What you call them paws? He need them clipped. And I need to take him to like PetSmart or something because I can't do it. I'm too chicken. I'm scared I'm going to cut down too far. He might go bleeding out. I ain't doing it. 27 minutes on the dot. Treasure Isle, Aquarius. That's where I moved to. We on Aquarius, people. Because I was already talking. My ancestors knew I was on, but y'all make like, well, she didn't even say anything. Window watching the weekend for Aquarius people. The flexible card falling out on us. What they need to know. All right. 2740 on the dot. Soulmate. That 2740 could mean something. It could be like an address number for somebody. I don't know. Soulmates, and then come to the edge. Well, why? Regeneration, yin. Treasure Island, truth be told, between both worlds. So somebody's a straggler. Somebody's a straggler of the fence. When I say straggler, that means the fence. You're straggling the fence. Like you got one foot on this side and this foot on this side. You're either going to jump on this side of the fence or you're going to jump on that side. But you don't need to sit your ass on the middle so you can get a foot in this yard and a foot in this yard. You take, like, no. It's given that you're trying to get crop from both sides. But are you just somebody really not sure where they want to be at? So they just sit in the middle. It's like the way that they made the card. That's how it looks. See, this person got one foot in and one foot out. This person. It's a person, but this is right here is a flamingo or something. Ain't that a flamingo? Anyway. Is this flamingo? It's a party. It's a celebration. It's a... Oh, dang. They putting like all of a sudden today. Like my intuition is done got... Like I didn't like got a heighten or something because I can all of a sudden see every little face that they're hiding in the card that I've never been seeing this shit before. Hey, no. I play all day, I know. But look at that. See, this is a dark, cloudy ass side. And then when the person start getting into the light, all this celebration start happening. So somebody's leaving a dark period behind and going to a happy one, but I feel like they're still straggling the fence with that. There's like soulmate energy, like taking a risk, coming to the edge, taking some type of leap of faith with the come to the edge card, and then why. But I feel like why is like why are you hesitating? What's going on over there? Because I feel like okay, there's something going on between a person and another person, but that one of these people got something else on the plate. Not necessarily someone else, but it's so much on their plate that they're not all the way, completely. They're straggling. They're between the worlds. So Somebody's trying to understand, well, if you're my soulmate, why aren't you just risking it? Why are you staying sitting here? What's going on? Like, it's the why. Like, why? It's probably the feminine energy. Who wants to regenerate the situation? Or who wants to know why you want to regenerate the situation? Somebody would want to let you know that they realize, like, the deep treasure and emotions and they feelings that it's attached to you. They feel like y'all fated to be together. That's what the person who's been coming, this person would be somebody who, that would be for the person who's coming to tell you, let's fix it, let's regenerate it, let's give birth to it again. And you will be like, well, why? Why should I trust you? And they're going to be like, well, the truth be told is, I've been feeling it, getting all in their feelings with the treasure island in the middle of the... And then notice, is that a sea turtle? A sea turtle? That's being driven by a sea turtle. And sea turtles are not as slow as probably land turtles, but the turtle effect means that somebody's been slow about it. But they're coming, they're showing up for their destiny is what that is. But it's somebody else who is... I don't feel like it would be the masculine in this sense. I feel like the feminine is the one pushing the, let's be this or let's be that. That's the feminine energy doing that. But the masculine energy got some shit going on to where he's like, yeah, I want to do that. That sounds good. You know, because he's on the way to what's making the excitement, the party, the happiness, right? But it's still some shit back here weighing him down. Some shit here he got to close. Some shit here he got to finish. And I don't know if that could be another relationship or that could be a cycle. That could be some healing that needs to, it could be a lot of things. So he still got his own shit. So I feel like she's pushing this and pushing that with this, the yin energy, but it's because it's her feelings. And there's more faces hidden in the cards. But that's a fountain there. And it's like splashing water out. But I feel like she's looking at it. And maybe playing in the fountain of water. I feel like it's but not necessarily not playing in emotions, but I feel like she's like looking at it like this is what she wants. She wants to give this. She wants the fountain of emotions to flow with this person and her and this person. But this person they caught up with whatever it is they trying to get out of. So this person is like, well, why? I don't understand why you just won't risk it. And what's going on if we're soulmates? Then it's that type of energy. On the other end, where there's the feminine running, and on the other end, the feminine is like, well, why should I get back with you? And why this and why that? And the masculine or the feminine, whoever, flip it, twitch it, turn it, bop it, whatever, okay? And then the truth be told, like, well, yeah, I'm in my feelings, and I should have been and showed up to the destiny, or whatever, how that go, what have you. Aquarius. Serendipity. Somebody feeling lucky. Like 4-leaf clover. And orphaned. The fates. To be fair. Time for a nap. Round and round. Go the distance. This is somebody who they're feeling lucky. But is this a part of the game? What part of the game is that? It's like, it's weird because it's like the lucky, or maybe they didn't realize how lucky they was at first, because there's serendipity saying there's your good luck, your good luck charm. There's a 4-leaf clover, right? And then the orphan card comes out, which would signify somebody being abandoned or orphaned or left out in the cold, or left alone in a sense or another. And then the fates show up. Like, what part of the game is that? Like, it's a part of the fated game, like the twin flame game, like the universe part of your get on your journey game. But somebody didn't. It's like, but that's giving us that one energy where somebody's coming back to you. But the whole time before they ever showed up, fucked up, and had to leave and come back, you was always a good luck charm from the beginning. But I feel like they just didn't realize that. And maybe because they was dealing with some type of abandonment issues of their own. Tell them about serendipity. They couldn't see it. It's a lack of perspective with the hangman energy. This is stuck, caught up, or pausing to see something from another perspective is what they needed. But it's the world. That's what I said. This could be that very well be somebody's still trying to, it's like the closing out of the cycle. Completion. They're still working on completion, so of course they can't see excuse me, something's weighing them down. That's what it keeps giving me, that between the worlds card, because I'm trying to get to my happiness, but the darkness is weighing me down. So the perspective might be affected, altered, seen incorrectly is what I want to say, because the cycle's closing out. But I feel like that is so much pressure, taking so much, shining so much darkness over the situation, or heaviness over the situation, in a sense that somebody couldn't see it. It's like not being able to see what's right in front of you. Okay, the Eight of Cups to the Magician, to the Seven of Pentacles. See, it's like that somebody got a good luck charm. Somebody got lucky. Somebody got a serendipity card, and it wasn't until they couldn't see it clearly. It probably caused a bunch of friction, but it just jumped straight to when the person walks away here. So after all the friction and we can't make it work, then I'm gonna have to get out of here because emotionally this ain't what I signed up for, right? The next thing you know, here's a motherfucker manifesting. They're using their tools, manifesting, pulling in something that they want to see growth. But all in the process, the hangman is taking place in the background, where you're going to be pausing to reflect. And when you do, see, this is, you'll see it. This is you seeing one way. This is you seeing a completely another. Like when the hangman comes out in reverse, it's because you have now paused to reflect on every possible aspect, every possible outcome, every possible way to see it, and now you come up with a whole new way. Right? It's like something as small as you oh, thank you, Spirit. Look, I was going to ponder on that too, like bread, for example. When you buy bread, it comes with the little twisty thing, right? That you put back on each time you get some bread out. Or when you notice that you can just spin the bag of the bread real quick, take the end of it and put it down on the side of the bread like that, you're not about to waste your time spinning that little thing open until you see what I'm saying. So the perspective will change. You'll be like, well, this is how you close the bridge, and you might see a motherfucker spin their bread. Like I seen my son do that. I'm thinking, what the hell did he just do with the bread? Because I've been working hard on that little spinny thing. Shit. And it irritates me, but you need that to keep the bread fresh. Or you can like spin the bag of the bread, it'll twist up, and then you take the end of the bread that twist it up and fold it over the sides. But the point is, before you know that, you just keep doing it the old way. Taking that extra 2 minutes to untwist the bread, twist it back up, right? And then once you see, like, damn, what did he just do? You understand from another perspective. Like a new perspective was introduced to you. So now instead of just seeing it one way, you can see it two ways. And then later on, when you get meet new people and new walks of life, so it'll be 3 and 4 and 5 ways. In new perspective, new perspectives get introduced all the time, right? So, but that's what's happening here in this situation, and this is why they want to come back to you. This is why they want to regenerate, because you've been the lucky charm, or this is why you want to do it, because somebody been lucky. This been your 4-leaf clover. You just couldn't see it because whatever you was dealing with, whatever that darkness is, whatever them worlds is, you was between, and somebody wants to be fair. This is accountability, because I'm coming back to talk, to regenerate, because I realized that it was my fault, right? So I'm coming back to let you know that it was my fault and to be fair to you, because now I can see. At first I thought, nah, you wrong, not me. Now I get my perspective and I realize, damn, that's fucked up. Aquarius was right. Let me get over there and let them know. Let me get over there and be fair. Like, that's some accountability, because some people could realize and then pretend that they never did. You see what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't know if you walked away from them. Then you don't talk to them no more. You wouldn't know if they ever got the perspective. But you will know if somebody's going to be man or woman enough to be accountable, to right their wrongs, right? Because they're changing their ways. They're going to be like, hey, yeah, you remember that one time? You was right. And it's pride is the only way. Will be like, well, no, I ain't doing it. Oh, well, I learned to let, like, you know how some people get in their pride and their ego and they can't be the bigger person, right? So you'll never know, but they will. And they'll know that they start to wrap their mind around that perspective, and they're going to lose something great. Or sit, your 4-leaf, this ain't just a little piece of paper. This is a 4-leaf clover. Well, you going to let your serendipity go because you want to keep your pride and ego and not admit that you started to see it from what they was talking about? Like, you can't at first, because life has to teach you experiences, right? And if life has taught me way more experience than it taught you, because I've been through a lot at a young age or whatever the case is, and you can't wrap your mind around it, well, it's only right that you apologize, because you say, damn, now I see what they were saying. Now I see what's going on. Now I understand. But some people will be so prideful and so arrogant and so egotistical that you'll never know that they got it now. right? They rather let you go than come back and say, I'm sorry, Aquarius. I'm sorry, Cross Watcher. You was right. I fucked up. I thought I knew, but I didn't. In that moment, that's when you learn it on the journey to sit your ass back and stop thinking you don't know everything, right? That's when you come out that teenage mentality of, I know everything, I got this, I don't need, when you think you grown, you think you know it all. When you 18, 17, 16, but then when you start hitting another age about 28-ish, 30-ish, right? About that time, maybe even sooner, you realize that I don't know everything and that's okay. Right? That's your teenage self thinking, oh, I gotta know everything. I gotta be right. Sometimes you ain't gonna be right. Sometimes you ain't gonna know everything, and that's okay. It's gonna be other people you come across to introduce perspectives to your life. Right? It's people that been through shit that you haven't, so they wanna been there, done that, and they try to tell you. We don't listen as young people. Well, I'll listen and I'll pay attention now. And I've been thinking, I see what they did to you, and I don't want to happen to me. No offense to nobody. Okay. Or offended. Five, there's the King of Wands there. To the Ace of Swords, to the Chariot. So Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Virgo, Gemini. I feel like the fire sign here. This don't have to be a fire sign, but this could be the actions of the person taking them. I feel like the action person would be the a masculine energy. And it's like I said, it could be a Leo, it could be a Sagittarius or Aries, but there's the truth. Like there's the Ace of Swords. There's somebody orphaned, feeling out in the cold, thinking about it. There it is. Now that's exactly what I just got all that explaining I just did. Now somebody's weighed down with either you're gonna say something or you're gonna lose something. What's it gonna be? I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Oh, okay, because the chariot goes forward. The chariot more than likely does not look backwards. It don't reverse and all that. Don't go back. The chariot goes forward and leaves shit behind. And they don't stop. It'd be like they be on a mission. It's like finally I didn't came up with there's light and there's dark energy, and I've come to a balance of it in my life, and I'm leaving behind everything that contradicts that. Like, and a person want to sit here and pretend because then you too much of ego, boo. That's not shit that I'm on. I don't live out of ego. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be a woman and say I apologize. I fucked up. I was wrong. I don't sit here behind my pride and my ego and let motherfuckers I care about walk out the door on me because I'm too prideful. Like fuck that bullshit. And if that's what people are on, that's cool. But I'm leaving that behind, right? I'm just speaking for myself. Then I'm gonna be on the chariot because in my life, I've come to a balance of light and dark. That means I know I don't have ego. Moving through ego ain't gonna fix shit for me. It's gonna make shit worse for me. Then I'm gonna sit up here like you, out in the cold. Damn. I should have did it. Like I don't like that. So I'm not even about to sit here and put myself in a situation to be like, well, damn, they left me behind, and please don't go. Like I don't like it. So I'm gonna go do what I gotta do to not be there, right? And some people won't. Some people will let that shit go, spiral out of control because they sitting behind the ego. But people got to do what they got to do. But I did see the ego here, I thought. And the first part of it on the bottom. Well, didn't come out, but it was on the bottom. So, but the fates. The thing is, what people don't realize, you'll be there anyway. Anytime fates show up, just know that the Lord is involved. The higher power. For me, that's the Lord, right? So, the fates. Okay, what is written in the stars is something that was already planned before you ever got here. So you ever think that you can change what's written in the stars, I feel like you sadly mistaken. So you sitting here hiding behind ego, going against the stars, that's when it really get bad. The stars gonna break your ass down and your ego down, and you're gonna realize that you gotta know your place in this world, in this universe, because you could probably keep your ego up to me and pretend there ain't no feelings there. You could probably keep your ego up to the world and pretend that you just so tough and you feel you don't have feelings and they don't get hurt, but then at home you're sad, crying, and drinking. You can it's a lot of things you can do in this world with your ego to pretend, but what you can't do is pretend to the universe. What you can't do is puff out your ego chest and be like, I see what you got written for me, but I ain't. Mm. Mm. I like this card. I really do a lot. Then they got the lady, she got angel wings on. And then all the stars there, you crazy. If you think you gonna go up against the universe and win. I don't know, but I don't feel like that's the person's intentions. I just feel like the ego makes a person feel like they just the most armored guard in the world. Until the ego gets shattered and they realize they did all of that stuff hurting only themselves. Thinking that they was protecting themselves, they just dug themselves in a big ass rut of hurt. And it was no protection at all. So somebody's perspective was all fucked up and they needed to see it. See, them experiences is what teach you. And I already been through that part. Or Aquarius or whoever that you dealing with on the other end that already been like, yeah, I already know. I tried that once. I sat behind ego so long that I thought this and thought that, and then I had to get a rude awakening, which was why I was trying to help you out, right? Some people don't listen, they gotta learn the hard way, but it is what it is. Something is happening the way it's supposed to is the point that I'm making. All of this was a hassle, all of this was a up and down. All of this was this and that, but it was meant this way. It was meant this way, and somebody is dealing with a Leo, but I feel like it was meant to. You was meant to be this person's good luck charm, or they was meant to be yours. It was meant that you'd come in here and not see what was right in front of your face because you lack experiences and you lack the knowledge and the perspective to see that which you would have had that through an experience that you lacked, right? So all of this was set up for some type of Ten of Swords to happen to you because through that Ten of Swords, no offense to you. Okay, I'm just the messenger. Through this Ten of Swords happening to you, then it exposes your mind, your perspective to expand. Okay, so it exposes you to see things different now. Whereas before this experience, you couldn't see. It was a little bit broad, and now it's becoming a little bit more. I mean, it was a little bit narrow, and now it's becoming a little bit more broader. Is that the right word? I don't know. But I feel like it was meant to go be a Ten of Swords first before it become a Ten of Pentacles is the point. It was meant to let you completely down before it came in to be completely solid. And it wasn't never like that. It was just all in the change in perspectives. You thought it was going to let you completely down, but I feel like it was just meant to make you completely Ten of Pentacles. Happy. Lasted, long lasting. But from the beginning, it was always a good luck charm. It was between your perspective not being able to see clearly and you going through experience that gives you something else, right? So somebody had to miss out on the opportunity and then go back for it because it had to be that way. It had to be that way because they need to come to you first to get this Ten of Swords or whatever. However, they go to you, close it out, go back somewhere else, whatever. Wherever all of this took place helps contribute to this Ten of Swords. This Ten of Swords is quite painful. It hurts, right? It's like this being stabbed in your back a lot. The final stroke, the final sword in your back, and then you just collapsed on the floor. You like the Ten of Swords is pretty painful. It's like the last straw, but it's also an ending, right? That helps you to give birth to something else. But it's also these experiences, these things you go through is going to give you perspectives that you need so that you can take and see, damn, there's my lucky charm. There's my 4-leaf clover. Instead of, oh shit, there's my heartache. Like, sometimes the experiences, you need experiences to have the perspective. And I'm spending a long time on one sign. But I don't know. I really don't have nothing to do, y'all. I always say that. I always say that. And then my baby, she at my mama's house, so she ain't gonna wake up and cry on me today. Okay, my cat is right there. I'll be like, why does cats make that noise when they look at themselves? It just sounds like she just looking at a bunch of carpet. And then there's the dog back here because he just big and snoring. One of the micro. I guess he didn't like the cover I put in. If you go lay on that hard ass, whatever. Animals. Okay, Capricorn. Window watching the weekend for the Capricorn people. What's the message? What do they need to know at this time? I get so weak. Blood starts racing through my veins. Oh, Lord. Where are we going? Where are we going, Capricorn? Where are you taking me? Somewhere happy? Okay. Milk and honey. I don't always feel like that's a good position. Know that song. If I don't know. Why am I weak? Tell me a little bit more first before I be happy. Sure. But on the bottom we got the milk and honey card. We got the exchanging gifts, and we got breathe. Why does it always give Tony Braxton when I get this song? Just let me breathe. But that's about, it's like meditation. There's more faces. She pregnant? Did you know about us back then? Did you know I dumped your husband? Girlfriend, I'm not thinking about him, but you married him. It's another face on her shirt, but I was looking because that face looked a little distraught or a little small. Because I was thinking maybe that means she's having a baby. Because they put it on her shirt and not anywhere else, like on her belly-ish. Anyway. Baby. And then there's another face on the box. It's like, why is there so many faces hidden in every single card? And the clouds, I knew that one was there though. But exchanging gifts, breathe. Somebody's like, take a break, stepping away. Breathe also gives me like Four Swords energy, where you are retreating, taking a step back, taking a moment to reflect on up until now, changing gifts with your milk and the butter. It's like luckiness, some money, and some love. It's like everything. But I feel like milk and honey is something to warm your heart, mainly on the love level. Because money is cabbage, right? I don't see no cabbage in there. Cabbage, collard greens, and common bread now. Nah, but I feel like this is about somebody and their feelings. Or somebody seeing somebody is emotionally everything that they desire. And then we got the exchange of gifts. It's like they want to give you something. But the gift could be very well them, right? This woman is actually standing in the box. Like the gift could be the person. They want to gift you something, but they want to gift you them. Maybe somebody's like trying to like give you something. Like I feel like they want to gift you them in the sense of they want to be together and they want to like spend the rest of their life, or they want to, you know, when somebody feels like this is what I want for me, this is what I want, this is what I see myself with. So let me just bring myself in a situation. In most cases, in a lot of cases, when people see it like that, when they've already acquired that type of, this is what I want, this is where I want to be in this, then if that's what they know that they want, then they're gonna, let me show you what I'll offer. Let me show you what I bring to the table. So they're gonna gift you themselves, and they're gonna probably give you some cooking, you know. They're gonna show you what they offer, like as in a person, right? See, okay, this is what I want for me, so let me show you what I offer, so you can see, you know, shit, milk and honey, you know what I'm working with, whatever, right? In a senses of you on an emotional level, okay? I'm talking about emotionally. I ain't talking about none of that other stuff y'all thinking. Cause emotional, if a motherfucker ain't solid and hold you down on emotional, none of that other shit ain't gonna matter. Not unless you there just for a fling. Shit. If a motherfucker do not hold it down solidly on emotionals, your heart will be broken. I'm telling you. Like, you can't just go in the motherfucker because it's good sex and think we're going to make it somewhere. Or because we are like people. Or we made it so long with so much history. None of that shit ain't going to matter. If people are not solid and intelligent on an emotional level, then that's going to be a waste of your time emotionally. I'm telling you. Baby, you should let me love you. Love you, love you, love you. Yeah, yeah. There it is right there. That's that whole spread, that whole little message I gave. So the person's like, you should let me love you. Blah, 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 blah. And that's cool and all. You got feelings, you got this, you that, you care about me. But somebody, it's a fork. I feel like it's a fork in the road because somebody's not a. I'm so grateful. You got to let them down softly. I'm so grateful for you and your feelings in me, but you know they not solid enough. Like you can't say that to them, but you got to let them down softly. Like all that glitters. Like somebody's talking a good game, but they can't wear these shoes. They can't put those shoes on and be able to walk in them bitches strifefully and they can't. It's like people wanting to give you this and be all of this with you, but they don't even amount to what they're trying to offer you. And I don't mean no harm to nobody. And that's why I said you got to let them down lightly. because this person is trying to offer you to see when in emotions when you only even all you got is a puddle of a pond in your backyard. How are you gonna give me to see? Like, people put you in a position to have to hurt their feelings. So then you're gonna be mad at me for not putting myself in a bad position because you're promising some seed that you don't have. Like you ain't even loving yourself properly. You want me to expect that you can dump this all this love on me. Or you do got this seed. But the motherfuckers filled with glitter, things that look glittery but ain't gold. You see what I'm saying? Like you want me to it's like somebody wants you to accept something. And they're coming to you and presenting something to you and telling you, oh, this is what I want, this, that, and you're just like, well, that don't work. There's a fork in the road there. Like I feel you and I hear you saying it's all these emotions, let's get in our feelings and that, but you don't possess that. It's like somebody being able to see through somebody. Somebody wanted to come over and bless you with these words of facadeness and you just, oh, start believing it. There's a yang energy here. And in some cases, maybe this person know that they don't possess the love that you require, possess this, whatever. Okay, because there's a yang energy, there's a masculine energy who is going the distance here to bring in some type of calmness with the chop wood. It's like they're trying to fix it, they're trying to clean it up. And somebody, that's why I said it's somebody here who just knows and they're trying to work on that. They're trying to get to their level or level up. And there's some people who just pretending that I will cross the ocean for you. I will go and bring you the moon. It's like they're pumping you up with all this bullshit and they want you to believe that this is gold just because it's glittery. Like, I don't like it. I will be your hero, your strength, anything you need. Oh, that glitters. But somebody's lying, though. Why is this flipping over when I'm saying somebody is lying? This is a liar. I'm telling you. They wanted you to believe. It's like, I'm sorry, Scorpio, that I always say y'all, but I'm not saying. I'm going to stop that. Because when I say Scorpios, I'll be talking about Scorpios masculines. I mean, but I ain't going to say that because I'll be like, well, damn, is there a healed version of a Scorpio masculine where there ain't? Let me tell you everything that sounds good. And then I'm sitting here waiting on the plans. Where you at? It was just good talk. It was jail talk outside. Hell no. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna stop using y'all though, because I'm sure there is some healed versions of Scorpios out there that don't move like that. So I'm stop saying it like a Scorpio. Anyways, somebody talked a good game but didn't back it up. That's what happened here. But you know, like you, I'm sorry if you believe this person, you just is part of the blame because it's like they came and showed you something like this, and you was like, "Oh, that looks so good. It's so sparkly. It's so pretty." But you failed to look at the top where it's holding mask, meaning somebody's not being true to themselves. Somebody's pretending to be something that they're not. So you just looked at the gold and said, "Fuck the mask," and went with it. So that in that case, you'll be just as guilty for believing this lie when it's like right in your face. Right? It's like what they put it in the movies and tell you it don't. Put shit in your face. That's what it is. It's like, I'm gonna put it in your face. That's what this is. It's saying here's a bunch of gold, but the mask on top are letting you know that somebody's lying. Somebody's not being true to who they are. It looks good, but it's not. Right? So you in that case, you're supposed to investigate. You're supposed to put some punch to brakes and do some intuitional stuff, right? Before you get any further. Or you can just turn around and leave now and save yourself the heartache. Okay? But somebody is a liar. But the sun, that ghetto sun is always exposing everything. The sun comes out to expose the moon, right? The light was everywhere. That's why the saying was done in the dark comes to the light, because the sun always is going to shine after the moon, right? Nothing is ever really hidden. Now we're finding that out in the age of Aquarius. People thinking they getting away with shit because it's so years and years old. It's a lot of judgment happening in this world right now. But anyway, all the glitters was clarified by the Seven of Swords. So somebody's word, but look at that. Now they got their hood on, trying to get away. They don't want you to see what they look like. Somebody's pretending something, and I feel like it's getting exposed. Eight of Wands, movement, messages back and forth. Gemini energy, Leo energy. Six of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Lovers. The Two of Swords, the Star card, and the Five of Wands. Five of Swords, regret. Somebody's regretting something, opposing something, fighting off something, being egotistical to something. Or you're regretting believing this shit. Seven of Swords. The moon. But the sun is going to expose whatever the moon is hiding. Five of Pentacles. Some type of loss here. So somebody's trying to butter you up to take something or have you lose something. But your intuition should be on that. You shouldn't be so caught up in the words that somebody's saying to you that you're ignoring them flat out, not listening to your intuition. Somebody's trying to get you. But they making it look good, even though smack dab in your face, you see that it's some bullshit, and you should, because your intuition is here and the sun is here to expose it. Don't be so in your feelings for somebody that you just go for anything. With the go to see card, because Ten of Pentacles. I hope that ain't what you turning into a five. I hope this ain't somebody losing all their money or spending all their money on somebody that they care about. But this person is bringing a facade to you. It's like that girl. Did y'all see her story on TikTok? How she got scammed? She called him the Facebook dating swindler or something like that. Girl, I'm gonna judge my mama, but I know there's no way a motherfucker's about to sit here and tell me I'm gonna pay you back. I'm gonna pay you back, and I'm $4,000 later. I'm still swiping my card and putting myself in debt. Boy, who? Nah, boo, no. So I just feel like in this case where I say you just as responsible if you get got in that situation as you are. There's no way I'm about to go to no she did everything for this man that she didn't even know. So ain't no way he tell you the first night I pull up and he don't have a bottle like he said he gonna have. It's over. It's over with. When I pull up to your apartment and you got me chilling out in the lobby area instead of your actual apartment, it's over with. Like first of all, I'm not pulling up on you at night. I mean, I might. Depends on the energy, but I mean, I'm just too wary and too scary and too spiritual to be like, oh, all right, it's 3:30. So let me just pull up on a stranger. And I've done it. No judgment. Okay. But I just rather to pull up on a stranger closer to not so late in the morning. Because what if you're trying to sex traffic me or something? You know what I mean? I got the glizzy, but I ain't. Yeah, why would I put? I just got to be careful because sometimes you can go in a situation and never come out that or just out here trying to get you. And maybe somebody feel like you got money. Somebody could feel like you got money or something, so they talking you and trying to get you in your feelings and shit. I don't know. But in some cases, it's the for somebody wants you to lose something. They want to take something or get something from you. It is that's what it brought. It brought me the energy of that story that lady told where when he scammed her out of money. That's what some broke dudes do. They talk a good game. They got a good mouthpiece and a good thing to slang. So that's how it works for them, right? But you got to be accountable at some point. Till you $4,000 in and still trusting it. So we could keep blaming him, but at this point, I got my hands on my head. Like, you did what, sis? Pearl's been clutched since part one. Like, I'm sorry. Uh-uh. So, but people they'll play the victim, and I'm not saying that that's her story situation. People will play the victim, and you got to see. The whole point is you could put that on the internet, but the point was your lesson, right? The lesson was to get you to force accountability out of you throughout the whole thing. Because how you going to get on here and tell the whole world that this man swindled you out of $4,000 without getting on there and telling the whole world that you were naive, ignored all the signs. So all of that lets you know that it's time to self-reflect and do some work on yourself. But not only does it let you know, it lets the whole world know because now you wanted to monetize off of something and get clout. But then after, it's crazy because she was like made the whole story and then she started to just go to little podcast. And then her stories went from like 10K views to now it's only like a couple hundred people watching. Like nobody's interested in that. Like you can't lead nobody. No offense to nobody. No offense to no. I don't be trying to put nobody down. But if you come here to my page and all I'm doing is leading sheep, you should leave the fuck up out of here. Don't ever like you because it's like I'm gonna come to your page to see that juicy ass gossip you got going on and see what the hell this crazy ass bullshit is that you got going on because that's what TikTok before for me. Like, damn, look at that. That's a crazy story, right? Crazy ass story time. But if you did all of this to yourself, I'm not about to sit there and let you lead me nowhere. I'm not about to sit there and tune into your podcast unless you're telling me something like, this is a healing podcast because clearly I didn't led myself down the wrong destination. But now I'm not about to sit here and tune in and listen to you give dating advice. Are you delusional, boo? I'm out of here as soon as the story go. And that's why a lot of other people feel. Because why would I sit here and listen to your dating advice podcast? Are you crazy, bitch? You better get some. You need to take dating. You need to take dating classes. Not be giving dating advice. The hell is wrong with people? Whatever. They gotta do what they gotta do. Anyway, the fork in the road came with the Two of Swords reversed, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. But I'm still not fairly, because there's something else going on behind the person wanting somebody to take a loss because of these feelings and stuff. I just don't know if I trust the feelings though. I don't trust the feelings. I don't trust nothing in this first pile, but I don't want to associate everything because clearly it's associated in some sense, like this Five of Pentacles and this Ten of Pentacles is associated. Somebody is using emotions to try to snake a motherfucker, but if they get snaked, it's their own fault too because the pile of mask is sitting right here on top of what looks good, telling you that's not good. So it's up to you to not be so open, and then go to see. Now let's separate. Let's separate ourselves from pile number one because there's something else going on here. But I feel like something, it went on already and now it's trying to go on again in a sense. Somebody's trying to express. This is like, look how this person is in the boat. She's all by herself and she's got her cactus, her cactus. Her cactus with her on the beach. I mean, she's got her cactus in the boat with her. Like, she's got her compass in the front of the ship, and then she got her binoculars in the back of the ship. So it's like she's got that. And back in these times, the compass was your GPS. So she's knowing where she's going, or she's looking at a map. I don't know what she's doing, but I feel like going to sea it's always giving emotions for me because water ultimately boils down to being feelings when we're talking on the spiritual realm. Okay, but then the Temperance card is coming in to bring in to say, let's make this fair. Let's balance this out. Let's make equilibrium here. And the Chariot is saying, let's overcome this. Let's conquer this. Let's be victorious over this, or let's just leave it behind. It would be saying one of those. And then the Ten of Pentacles will make it like family, tradition, foundation, marriage even in some cases, solidification. Okay, so I feel like somebody's trying to navigate their way through something. But I just feel like don't be fooled. What's the Chariot and the Temperance? Okay. There it is. The Hermit and the Ten of Swords. That's Virgo energy. The navigation would be after a lesson. Like Ten of Swords, I learned my lesson. You ain't got to lie. I touched the stove. That shit was hot. I'm putting my hands back and I won't be touching it anymore. That's what it's giving. So now it's saying, let's overcome this, fix this. Let's like Queen of Swords. I got my wisdom. I got my knowledge. I know what I need to know. Or I finally turned my back on something that wasn't good for me anyways. Right? But it's about emotions, feelings. It's about going through something that makes your feelings hurt. Or that's why I don't know. Because the feelings are here. Somebody's just trying to work their way through them. They're trying to navigate through them like they've been through a lot here. They learned the harsh lesson here. And maybe they do feel something for you, but they got to move cautious. They got to be cautious in their movement. The Two of Swords is reversed with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. There's a fork in the road. I feel like that somebody don't know what to do, or they're feeling very confused here. They're feeling up in their thoughts. It's like not very trusting. They're not very trusting in this. They're feeling in their mind when it comes to risking it. They're taking a leap for it. And the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this will work out for them. I feel like they're being gifted here with something solid and tangibility. And I feel like it's a contract of some sort or a relationship connection in others. But this person they're quite scared. They're quite unsure. Not that they don't want this. They do. They want this. They want something great, but they've been through a lot. Libra energy. It's like they choose you. With the Judgment card and the Knight of Cups, they choose you, but nobody want to hear but, though. The King of Pentacles, what? Where's the but? We don't want to hear but. What's going on with that but? What's going on with that butt? I don't know. What's going on with the butt? Let's put that back because it fell down on its own. But we got the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. But is this marriage or justice? No, that's not justice. That's judgment. If anything, justice will be the marriage of the marriage, and judgment will make the divorce. It's two earth signs in the same situations, but on different ends of the spectrum. Whereas the wants to build, wants to grow, wants to take charge of this after getting a new perspective from us to reflect. They're seeing things from another perspective, and now the Emperor wants to do what the Emperor does: take charge of the Ace of Wands. Okay. Yeah, get into alignment, be true to oneself, saying, fuck that ego. It was a bad idea in the first fucking place. So in some cases, you are the King of Pentacles, Emperor, who are saying, oh shit, you're wrapping your mind around everything. And in some cases, you are the Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor is wrapping his mind around everything with you. Right? I feel like it's happening to both of y'all. It's just one of y'all play the Empress and one of y'all play the Emperor. Okay? The Three of Wands, the Four of Cups. Somebody's trying to be patient here. They're moving very slow because they don't want to do the wrong thing that causes them to miss out on the opportunity. They're stressing. Somebody don't want to just make the wrong move at all. They want this, like the fates written in the stars. They want to fix it, reform it, transform it, whatever. But they just... King of Swords, the Knight of Wands. They want you to trust them. They want you to believe them when they tell you that they're going to be solid. They're not going to be taking what they want and rolling out. They're not going to be unreliable. This is somebody wanting you to know that they're not going to be. They don't want to be a player no more or something. This could have bought somebody could have broke your heart in the past with playeristic ways, okay? But this is somebody who's coming in telling you, hey, this is facts here. This is truth. This is honesty. And it took him quite a while to get here. See, when the Knight of Pentacles comes, he thought about this. He took a while getting here. He thought about it. He thought it out long, hard about it. And when he got here, it's because he planned to stay here for quite a while. This is somebody that could have been delayed because of their ego, or they're doing everything they can to fight for you or compete against somebody for you. Okay? Five of Wands. They feel like they got to compete here. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they feel like they got to compete with a King of Cups here that you don't walk with. You don't all of a sudden start building something with when you... How dare you start building something with this King of Pentacles? You walk away. You know I was coming back to get you. That's what the man gonna say. All right. I ain't treating these like I don't want to be here all day, didn't I? No. But that's all right. I'll make it out of here at some point. Before I let you go, can I get a kiss? Good night, baby. He say good night or goodbye. I think he said them both, but I think he said good night. Like, you letting me go. Why are you giving me a kiss good night? Give me a kiss goodbye. I'm letting you go. Matter of fact, don't give me a kiss at all. Just get the fuck out of here. It's not depending on how mad the person is. That's depending on the version you get it in. Or how humble they are. How self-disciplined they are. I'll be still working on that. I'll be still working on the part when it's right to bite your tongue. Because I'm still in my era where I don't want to bite my tongue about a fuck-ass thing. But I'm also in the era where I want to pick my battles wisely. You know what I mean? So, I don't want to put myself in a fucked up predicament for nothing. Leo, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio. I said Leo twice. I said Leo, Virgo, Leo. I'm supposed to say Leo, Virgo, Libra. Scorpio. Sagittarius, oh yeah. What's wrong with me? I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. I'll just be living. By now, this coffee is cold. I caught myself trying to blend up the cream and the sugar, but it just like separated it from the coffee, and now just sitting here with a little froth on top. Like, I want that in cappuccino, not coffee. But I'm gonna take it. Okay, who's next? Sagittarius people. Sagittarius, is that you? Okay. 40 seconds is what I put at the end. Okay. When they're watching the weekend. For the Sagittarius people. What do they need to know at this time? Because we're peaking. I'm just saying. Thinker. Regeneration. Community. Oh, okay. Time to go. Be fair, blessed. Okay, so now I'm saying you got options. Somebody in the cross watcher. I mean, say cross watcher. I meant to say somebody in the Sagittarius, but it could be a cross watcher with this. Could be a cross watcher with this energy for going for themselves. I feel like there's somebody thinking. You're thinking about, should you fix this? Should you regenerate this? Should you give it another chance? It says you thinking because somebody's coming here asking for your support. With the community card, they want you to support the regeneration. So you're just like, well, let me think about it. Do I want to get back together with you? Let me think about it. Like, I don't know. Look, my dad and my brother do that. Because I always spit be coming out. So you can hear people go. I don't do it because it's too loud, but I do it sometimes. But I'm glad that happened that time because it was a bunch of slobber coming down the first time. The very first time. I'll be talking a lot, forgetting to go. Anyways, shall you, will you, won't you? Do you, don't you? Shall you not? I don't know. I feel like you're going to either leave, walk away, keep going, and keep your back turned and not look back, or you're going to try to be fair. You're going to give it a second option. You're going to, or this is somebody when it comes to you. Libra, to be fair, that's what this is giving. It didn't always, but I see the justice. I see the scales right there, right? For whatever reason, on one side there's a fortune cookie, on the other side is an egg. Look, where's I need my, you know how you get your camera out when you got the picture and you just zoom that bitch in, like, what does that fortune cookie say? And then it zoom up and you be like, well, wait a minute, it's the other side. You're like, what the hell that fortune cookie say? Zoom in. Nope, it's still on. It's still too blurry. Correct. No, still can't see it. This could be the energy of somebody feeling like, yeah, I see you, I see you trying to correct it, trying to balance it, but I still don't see it. It's like, I don't know. I feel like you're gonna either walk away from somebody or give them another chance, or they're gonna walk away from you or give you another chance. Hell, I don't know. Take it where you at, where you go, where you fit. Sag, come to the edge here. That's a risk. Are you willing to take it? And then we got the soulmate cards. And one more. Why is the smoke swirling like it? It's making a tornado, but only half of a tornado. Hello, Sagittarius. Can I have another card, please? Spirit. Okay, I'm like, where's the card? Milk and honey. Who else got that? I want to say, was it Capricorn? No, was it Capricorn? Was it? Or was it Capricorn or Aquarius? I don't know. It was one of them. I'm going to hit my joint off with this can. I'm going to try anyway. Because that way when it turns into a cigarette and I'm leaning. Shit. I don't know. I feel feeling bad about my cigarettes on the video. I don't feel bad about smoking them. That's a habit that's bad, but I'm going to cut them. I'm going to quit them. I don't know what possessed me to smoke cigarettes again after, a couple years. The vape wasn't working. That's why I went back. No, it was the Mr. Fog. That's the problem for me. I'm sorry. My house shoe was running away. Okay. Now, come to the edge is about taking a risk. It's about a leap of faith. which is about taking a risk, doing something out of faith, or just trusting in the process. And the soulmate cards. This could be somebody, it's like, then this penguin has the key to this penguin's heart. So the soulmate card, the soulmate is important, right? But I feel like there's a soulmate and there's a twin flame. So, but this is somebody who has the key to your heart. And then the milk and honey. Or you have the key to theirs, vice versa, okay? But they're hoping because they have the key to the heart, or you had the key to theirs, or whoever got the key to the heart is hoping that somebody will take this risk with them. Hoping that you'll come to the edge, that you'll trust it. Let's not look too far in the future. Let's not look too far in the past. Let's just focus on the here and the now, right? And then the fate. Something that's written in the stars. And then all of a sudden there's chaos and conflict. Why does what's written in the stars cause a problem for somebody? Cruella de Vil. I don't know. When I first looked at that real quick, it looked like somebody was up there in the window watching real quick. That's what it's giving, like a Cinderella story real quick. Like when you focus in there, you realize that's not what's happening. But when you looked at it real quick, it's like the evil stepmother or something watching from the window from Cinderella. I don't know why it's giving that, but I feel like, but Cinderella, even though they were so mean, she was still fated to wear the slipper. Black sheep, eh? Oh, no. I'm just saying. But I feel like something that's written in the stars for somebody is causing chaos and conflict. That's why. It's causing a fork in the road. And then the higher power is there. See, but the Lord is giving you the lucky charm. And now you're trying to figure out which way to go. Because you got something that's fated for you. And something that's so made it for you. I don't know. We got here and now, and then you got faith. That's what I feel like. Two different situations going on here. And somebody's got the key to somebody's heart in their trust. They're like, trust me, risk it. You know, excuse me, but it's something else that you got to do that's according to your spirit, according to your destiny. It could be like, yeah, I want to be with you, but I got to move. I got to, in my spirit, I got to go move it over here to California or whatever. Like, are you willing to move over here with me? Type shit. Like, Somebody come to the edge for the Sagittarius people. The Page of Pentacles. No, Page of Swords. To the King of Wands. To the Eight of Pentacles. So, there's a Sagittarius masculine, is what I'm assuming. Unless we got fire on fire, I don't know. But, come to the edge, the Eight of Pentacles. Working on resources. And then the Page of Swords. It's like perspective, getting on the same page. You could be dealing with an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Could be a Pisces with the Hangman. I feel like this is what somebody's trying to like get on the same page, get to the bottom. What's this Page of Swords? It's like about resources. It's about working things out. About the Magician is reversed. To the Two of Pentacles, to the Moon. To the Six of Cups, to the Star, the Queen of Pentacles, the Death card. Tomorrow will come and girl, I can't wait. It's our anniversary. Happy anniversary to whoever that is. I don't know if that's a Sagittarius or cross-watching with a Sagittarius, whatever. Happy anniversary anyway. Okay, look, anyway. I'm trying. Okay. So there's a Sagittarius masculine here. I'm pinning it on you. You King of Wands. Okay. I feel like you want something to work out here. You want somebody to get on the same page with you, and you hoping that they take a risk with you, right? You feel like this person has the key to your heart, and they're your milk and honey, right? But which is some dark motherfuckers in here, okay? Because if somebody's trying here to be patient to bring the balance in the situation, whereas I feel like I don't know if you messed up too, the patient person who's we're trying to work on to get somebody on the same page. I feel like it's a more gentle energy about you. Firm, but yet gentle, right? That's how it was supposed to be with a man, right? But there's some other person here, or some other same Sagittarius, crosswatch, or whatever. There's another energy of a manipulator. Of I'm gonna come and I'm gonna ask you and I'm gonna try to get you to take a leap of faith, to try to take a risk with me. But when that doesn't happen, I can see it. That's what I said. It's supposed to be hidden, but I can see it here. Look, that's what they had me point out. You see the candle, but the Eight of Pentacles is about work, right? Okay. Now though, it's right across from the Magician in reverse. This is somebody manipulative. This is somebody trickery. This is somebody you got to watch out for, okay? Because they might be using their powers in all the wrong ways, okay? And somebody's tried to be patient, tried to get you to take a risk, tried to get you, and then when they feel like you maybe won't give in, then they're going to just sprinkle a little extra on there to try to make you give in, if that makes sense, if you pick up what I'm putting down. Men do magic too. Okay? Don't think only women be out here throwing spells and doing lighting candles and no. I'm not a big fan of that shit, period. I ain't doing a spell on the motherfucker. I ain't doing all that shit. If I did, boy, if that, if that was my thing, no, I'm gonna shut up. That's why, yep, keep stuttering me, because I'm not with it. I don't give, if a motherfucker don't want to be with me, I don't give a well. Oh well, I'm not so pressed that I'm about to go out and conjure up some magic or do some spell on you and make you want to be with me for the fuck that. Fuck you. My feelings gonna hurt in the beginning, but I'll get over it. You know what I mean? Um, Somebody don't feel like that. They don't see it that way. Like they have waited on you. They try to see, can they get on the same page with you. They want you to trust in them when they tell you that you got the key to their heart, or they gonna do right or whatever. But I just feel like you ain't listening, or they ain't listening to you. I just don't know which one it is. And then the other, I feel like they dealing with a lot of other stuff, right? They got like childhood trauma here that needs to be addressed, right? Something hurt them way back when that has nothing to do with you, but has contributed up to this point. Um, so this person now mind cutting the little corners and going a little dark right here, but they keep it a secret with the moon energy. You won't know. You'll know if somebody can see it or whatever. But I feel like somebody's lighting it. I don't feel like they're going to pay nobody for the work. I feel like they lighting the candle themselves. They working themselves. They doing whatever, they putting their little herbs and shit in the bowl, lighting the candle with. Like, this person knows something from they wherever they know it from, they know it. But their end goal is to find the balance in a situation, because they feel like it's a soulmate. You my soulmate. We belong together. You have the key to my heart. Like, you're my milk and honey. Somebody's a little bit crazy. That is what that's boiled down to. That's how I'm seeing it. Somebody's crazy. Why is the Magician reversed to the moon, to this Eight of Pentacles? What are they doing, Spirit? Look at them. There's more fires and candle. That ain't a candle. This was like a little, what you call those? This person is like doing some type of energy harvesting. I don't care. I feel like they conjuring up some shit. And it could be an air sign. Look at him. He know a little something about something with the owl. I said the king of swords is wise. Okay, he's very intellectual. He's smart. Now, but I feel like in this case, he's whatever. He could be a air sign, or she. It could be a woman in masculine energy. But I don't feel like somebody's doing something right. And then when I asked about those cards, it's because I feel like those are the cards they're using to do the magic with. And then the Knight of Wands comes out to the three. See that? This person is trying to get a reconciliation. They're trying to get a reconciliation. They're trying to get some happiness. And they're just like, but why the Knight of Wands? But because the Knight of Wands is a player energy, but he's also an energy of perseverance, right? Somebody's trying to help themselves to persevere into a reconciliation. And it's like, he got his good luck charm on and everything. Whatever the shit that is, that's his lucky charm. It's like, oh, it's feathers. Feathers bring in luck. But I feel like he knows some shit about some shit. And I feel like maybe he won't tell you. He'll keep it on the low with the moon energy, but he knows some shit. And I feel like if somebody don't maybe want to trust this, they maybe feel connected to this person, or love might be there, but they don't want this for whatever reason. Why is the other person resisting? The one that the person's trying to light a candle on. Why are they resisting? See, you don't want this. Emotionally, you feel like it's not serving you. You're trying to protect yourself from this, but you're dealing with somebody who, ooh, you gotta be careful with this person. The sun, you know, though. You know, you're very aware of how manipulative and how shysty this person is, even though they try to hide it. And this is why you don't. So, in some cases, maybe it's two different people. Maybe the Sagittarius masculine is, legit, honest, trying to get his shit back, wanting to be trusted. But somebody else is just not taking no for an answer. Like, this person. You are aware of them. The King of Cups reverse, they're a little bit emotionally unstable. Okay. Well, that card came out, so I'm gonna leave it out. But I feel like you walked away from this person and you're currently trying to protect yourself from them, or you currently are protecting yourself from them. Not trying, baby, because if you know how to protect yourself, you know how to protect yourself. Well, good for you. But they're somehow attached to the soulmate energy, or maybe they feel like y'all soulmates. You hold the key to their heart, or you feel like they soulmates. I don't know. It could be an earth sign involved as well. There's the King of Pentacles, but this could switch. This could be a storyline switch because I'm switching to a new card now. Okay. There's a King of Pentacles here on the soulmate card. I got the King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is normally quick movement if it's not messages back and forth. So, but then we got the Five of Wands. So there's a fight or a competition here. And there's messages being received about a fight or a competition. But then there's the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Okay. And then the Six of Wands with competition on the bottom gives me that somebody wants to win. Or somebody will be. What's Six of Wands? The Chariot. The Queen of Cups reverse. And the Three of Swords. So the Queen of Cups is reversed. This is giving like, could be some type of emotional dependency here. Or emotional instability is what that's what it is. The King and the Queen is here in Cups. I mean, the Queen and King of Cups is both reversed. This could also resemble emotional divesting completely, but the Three of Swords is here. So somebody's feelings is hurt, though. Somebody's feelings is hurt. And they could be like emotionally dependent on the situation that they wanted to be victorious. But the Chariot is like moving on, leaving it behind. And then we got the Emperor, and then we got the Seven of Cups, and then we got the Ten of Swords. It's like options or illusion coming to an end. Somebody's being told to trust the process. While some situation is being overcame. Talking about this King of Pentacles. What is he doing? The Nine of Swords reverse. Man. To the Hermit. So that's a Virgo energy possibly. To the world. So he's going through some type of lesson here. He's going through something. It's like a lesson or a state of wisdom. There's something's closing out completion when it comes to self or awareness or in tuneness, wisdom. But the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Tell me about that. It's a lot of mental anguish going on. It's a lot of mental anguish about the Page of Cups, about apologies, about emotions, about the harsh truth when it comes to an apology or emotion. And then the Two of Swords is like the crossroads. Like, it's like a reality check. The harsh truth. And what's this Two of Swords? The Seven of Swords. And the Ten of Swords. With the Queen of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. This the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Pentacles, and the High Priestess down here. So the intuition is there. So it's an intuition choice and what looks good to the eye. Right? So you need to choose what your intuition is telling you at that crossroads. But it's something going on where the something working out or something shifting when it comes to something somebody was gifted or a give and take. Already was told what to do, right? But they're in their mind about it. But they're going to have to trust it. But I feel like it's something else going on where this is like knowing the truth. The Seven of Swords. It's like somebody could be sneaking away. It's like having a reality check, gaining some knowledge, and just creeping, just like running away from it. But I feel like somebody's feelings is getting hurt, and they not necessarily emotionally dependent, but I feel like emotionally they a mess behind this because somebody just left them hanging. It's just like they going through something on a personal level, but they didn't tell nobody shit. They just ghosted the situation, and now a person is like, are we done? Or the Hierophant, the Hangman reverse, and the Ten of Wands reverse. So somebody's overburdened. They're still not giving up. They see something from another perspective now because Spirit is here showing them. There's the opportunity. There's Temperance energy, Sagittarius, and then the Five of Pentacles. The Lovers. So there's opportunity, there's balance, and there's Five of Pentacles. So somebody could be balancing out a situation, or it's a choice. I don't know. It feels like somebody has a choice between two people here in some cases. And instead of telling somebody something, I don't feel like they say nothing. They just go ghost. This could be you or somebody you're dealing with. Something about the Hierophant. I feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole. The Fool, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Swords. So there's the message. There's the clarity to take a risk, to take a leap of faith, to go into calmer waters. But I feel like that also the Tower. Some situation is being broken down here. It's like a door is closing and another one's opening. But it's like with the Tower here, it's out of your control. It's like that door is closing, so you need to abort the ship or some shit like that. But it's maybe, what's the Six of Swords? It's something that's happening because it's meant to happen. The Star, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody's in regret here about a pathway. Somebody done bit off more than they can chew. Instead of like explaining it or, you know, telling the person something, I feel like they just vanish. But somebody's feelings are involved here. And they didn't leave no answers, no nothing. They're restricting it because they have regrets. But they're not telling the person why they got regrets, what they going through. It's like they got regrets about some pathway or some passion. What's the Ace of Wands? The Four of Cups. So they having regrets about a decision that they made to miss out on the opportunity. The Lovers, the Five of Pentacles. So this is giving me like somebody met somebody or start mingling with them when they was still trying to move past something that they was already dealing with before you. And maybe y'all did mix and y'all did mingle and y'all did create something nice. But then at some point down the line, the person like backpedaled or they ended up with like going through some type of self-realization that caused them to get some type of information or some type of awareness. But they just left the new situation hanging. And that, you know, the person's like, well, what the fuck's up? You know? So the Milk and Honey is about the Ten of Cups. It's about happiness. But the Six of Pentacles is reversed, meaning that somebody didn't give enough, or the Five of Pentacles, or they lost it because of their ego. But while I feel like there's somebody taking charge of the Lovers, somebody else is getting left out in the cold. Or this is somebody taking charge of a situation that they left out in the cold. It just feels attached to a dual. It feels like two things is happening. Something on the front end and another on the back. Because it feels like somebody's getting left hanging. They don't understand like what's going on. Excuse me. And while the other person knows they're not communicating. They're not saying anything. They're just going ghost because of their own regrets. What's this Five of Swords? The Seven of Pentacles. The Tower. And the Justice card. It's like this person is like doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do after some type of epiphany. This is like somebody growing or elevating, or it's doing the right thing because they're doing. But at the Four of Pentacles, they're doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. But with the Four of Pentacles, they're holding that back. They're keeping it close to their chest. What's the Tower? Ace of Cups. Somebody's having a strong realization about love here. And the Queen of Wands. That's why I'm having. This could be you. That somebody's having a realization about, and then the person that they're dealing with, or that they opened up some can of worms with, is getting left hanging or something. I just feel like people, be careful how you leave in situations. If you're single, you're single, but be careful how you leave situations, and thank the unknown that might disappoint people. You got to be honest and tell the truth about shit. Don't leave people hanging. Like, there's no obligation to be with nobody, but you got to tell people. Because you could create some karma for yourself, and then you trying to go into a happy situation. Last thing you need is that coming to bite you in your ass. So somebody need to do things right. And this is why you don't deal with people when they still trying to heal from motherfuckers, because they might end up relapsing. That's what I'm calling it. Shit. I'm just saying. Be careful with yourself out here. Because some people only be concerned that they self, and they don't care how many people they open or hurt, or dragging their bullshit along the way. And some people, they live to be manipulative, so it ain't nothing to them. Scoot over a little bit. I was leaning over to smoke. Alright. Scorpio people. Okay. Window watching the weekend for the Scorpio people. What's the message? What do they need to know at this time? Window watching the weekend for the Scorpios. The Soulmates card, time to go, and the higher power. The Observer, all that glitters, milk and honey. The Fates, chaos and conflict. Mending, co-create, building blocks. And unfinished symphony. So I feel like there's somebody here where there's unfinished business here. I feel like maybe something got built, but then there's some type of separation or something that takes place. But in the process of that separation, I feel like somebody new is met with the soulmate card. I mean, we have many soulmates in a lifetime, right? But now, with the soulmate card comes time to go. Because it's like, okay, you meet somebody, you mingle, and you having a good time, but then the spirit gives you a call. He says, hey, come on, higher power, it's time to go. Time to get something done, Scorpio. Time to do something, cross watcher. But then that's when something with mending and co-create comes on, but it's attached to whatever was already built that was unfinished in the first place. And somebody's been observing chaos and conflict with the Fates to the milk and honey to all that glitters to Observer. It's about somebody seeing the truth. or being willing to live the truth. But I feel like they almost let a person get away. I feel like they almost let a person get away. But they, after conflict, they chose after the conflict, the mending comes in. I feel like this person starts to understand. They understand something while being out in the cold. And they understand it so much so that they come in with a leg up card saying, hey, just take a break, take a rest. I'll do the work. Here and now. What about you? What about me? What about us? What you gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Missy Elliott, is that Missy Elliott? Do, 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 do. And somebody else. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? That's what somebody's trying to figure out. Here and now. They don't, it's like, now forget the past. We ain't gonna talk too much about the future. What's gonna happen right now? What we gonna do? And somebody's trying to find the answers. They're trying to get the answers to something. They don't have time to play around. And then we got the orphan card, which is about something being left out in the cold. Somebody feeling like they dealing with some abandonment issues, or, you know, just feeling lost or left out. And then the message in the bottle. That's about messages coming in. But the bottle is holding this telephone inside of it. One of them old schools where you used to have to put your finger on there and spin it around and call the number. That's, my grandmother used to have one of those. Okay, so here and now. Tell me about here and now. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. This is somebody in their own energy with the Nine of Pentacles. And somebody else is wondering, what we gonna do? What are we gonna do, Scorpio? What are we gonna do, Crosswatcher? What you gonna do? Like, I feel like they're rushing you. Like, bitch, you're gonna slow down. You're gonna sit down. You're gonna sit back and wait on my answer. You're not gonna rush me. Aren't you the one that was not reliable? Aren't you the reason that the cycle is closed? Back up. Pump your fucking brakes. You probably ain't gonna talk to him like that, but what? Here and now. And I feel like this is you. You in this energy of yourself, feeling good about yourself, good on your own, all that good shit. And here this person is trying to offer you this opportunity, or this is you, right? And it's an opportunity where somebody wants to reconcile with you, right? But they've learned some type of lesson, and now they're back for reconciliation. But right now you're feeling yourself, right? You're in your own energy, right? They the ones that wasn't reliable, that while the cycle closing, but they've been doing some work that's bringing balance into their life. But you ain't been worried about them. Your back been turned, focusing on yourself. Earth sign energy. Okay, Leo energy. Could be a Virgo here. But now somebody's all here now talking about what you gonna do, what you gonna do. Like, you gonna wait. I'm gonna let you know. Hold it up. Nine of Pentacles. See, look, that's you, baby. I'm telling you. Somebody don't like that you feeling yourself. Ever since you walked away from this person, you've been feeling good about yourself. And now you want me to hurry up and turn it around real quick? No, you the person that took that feel good away. I'm feeling victorious. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling rewarded, recognized. I'm feeling all of this self-validation of myself, right? Queen of Cups, Scorpio. Like, you happy by yourself. And now somebody here come on you to take a risk, talking about his calmer waters. You're going to need some time. You're going to take your time. They're not going to rush you. Like, no, first of all, you scared a little bit about the same page, trusting this person with a serious commitment, and they ain't even take a partial commitment. Like, I don't know. I feel like they're going to have to give you some time. They're not going to be able to rush you. And if they're in a rush, then they can go find somebody else. No, they ain't going to rush you. So they're going to sit the fuck down and chill the fuck out. Tell me about this Hermit. The Queen of Wands. This is somebody who has a realization that you the one. They got some knowledge, some wisdom, self-reflecting that you the one that they want to love. You the one that they want to build with. You the one. But then they done sabotaged it or betrayed your trust in some way by keeping secrets or moving on, you know, something that they done in secret on the hush-hush. I don't know. They could have hid a relationship. Hid something with the Ten of Pentacles foundation, Five of Pentacles. Now and then, next thing you know, they feeling left out in the cold. Or they left you out. I don't know. Yeah, somebody could have left you out and now they're avoiding a disaster. Or You left them out and they're still trying to avoid a disaster. But the Wheel of Fortune lets me know that sometimes some type of second chance is trying to happen. They're trying to get a second chance in a wish fulfillment that they now feel left out in the cold from. The Tower says somebody's trying to avoid the inevitable. What's the Tower in the reverse? Or it happened already. But I feel like it's an avoidance of an ending. Yeah, they're trying to avoid losing you with the Strength card. This could be Leo, or you're the one trying to avoid losing someone. But whoever this is, Leo, Libra, somebody's trying to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. But I feel like they've been enlightened. They've learned something. And there's the King of Pentacles. Four Swords. Underlying. That's what I said. Somebody's got underlying information that their ego is a problem. Or secretly they've been through some type of ego death. And their intuition is real lit right now. That's what I said, their intuition is giving them all the clarity that they need. And they're feeling trapped in their mind, but they still communicating. They still reach out with the message in the bottle card. Because they got to stay. It's like they got to stand their ground, or they got to defend their position so that they don't end up left out in the cold. Even though they the ones that left you out in the cold or something like that. It's like they don't want to end up left out in the cold by you. Or left behind completely, so they feel like they got to reach out. This could be feminine, like all women. This could be like a woman and woman. A woman and a woman. But I mean same sex. This also could be like, I don't know, somebody who got a third energy. Somebody could be Barbara. This is Shirley reaching out. But somebody who got left out in the cold by somebody who's coming towards you could be reaching out to you. Telling you that they pregnant, or that they had a baby, or that, you know, that you ruined in the family or something like that. But I don't feel like it's the case. What's the Ten of Wands? Somebody's packing their shit up and moving out of a family situation, of a family, of a something. But it is a child involved. And I do feel like that's what make the woman call you. Because the man is trying to have equal give and take with you. Woman or woman. Yep, she want to call it. She want to talk about the King of Pentacles. It's not funny. Bundle of joy. I feel like she want to tell you about a baby, but I don't feel like the baby is secret to you. I feel like you know about the baby. I feel like the baby ain't new baby. I feel like the baby like 1, 2, or 3, maybe 4. But I feel like her point is that you leaving her to raise the baby by herself. But I don't feel like that's you. And I don't feel like that's going to be the case. Like, just because we didn't make it in a relationship don't mean that I'm just not going to handle my responsibilities. Sometimes women get it twisted like that. Yeah, just somebody Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, somebody he had a relationship with. But I feel like she's reaching out to you. She got regrets, though. Like, she's sitting over here with regrets. After pausing to reflect, it's like, the boy is mine. But she already lost the boy, is the problem. What's she regretting? She regretting something about some long-term situation. She's regretting a long-term relationship that's now about to be yours. That's what I'm getting. Had about enough. It's not hard to see the boy is mine. She feel like somebody's working on something that fulfills their wishes. The Hangman, she's sorry. She's seeing something from another perspective that's making her feel sorry, because she know the truth. She know the facts. She know what the fuck she did. She knows she was toxic. She knows she was codependent, low vibration, or whatever that pushed this person away from her. And now when she can't fix it, she can't get it back, she can't apologize no more, she won't reach out to you. When she done, when a person no longer taking her, oh, I come in and get what I need, then I'm gone, and they finally decide, with the Judgment card, what do they finally decide? Calmer waters. They finally decide to do something that makes them happy. Finally decide get the fuck on. To go, to manifest the connection that brings in true love and true authenticity. Yeah, then she started feeling regret that she didn't hold on a little tighter. Now her cycle closing out. So now she's reaching out to you. Because Barbara, this is Shirley. The hell, like, you in the way. I'm trying to get my man back, and it normally works, but now it's another broad in his ear. Like, that's what she wants to fix it. She wants to balance it. But the problem is the person is chasing down their harsh truth. And the truth is not harsh for them, but it's harsh for her. I feel like this person normally would be patient and wait on her. And fight for it, heal it. Like, well, even when they ain't in the wrong, but they done met somebody good now. They done met somebody better for them. And that's where they're going. This is somebody disappointed that they didn't get chose at the crossroads. But I feel like they the ones did this. Like they was finessing the situation and calling it love. They manipulated it before you ever came along, which got this person to trying to get in the calmer waters and find some true love for themselves. They gave this person sleepless nights far before they met you. They just happen to be connected to you on a deeper level than what this person could produce. And I feel like that was to move them away towards a better opportunity where they can get away from an illusion where somebody was keeping secrets and lying to them. So the Lord be protecting his people. It's just sometimes the way he do it. It just seemed like, what are you trying to do, Lord? You trying to ruin me? But nope. Then later you realize sometimes you got to go through pain because pain is what teaches. Pain teaches, and then you go through that one painful event, and you equipped to see that bullshit coming towards you, so you avoid it from now on. Like you never go through. Sometimes if you repeat a lesson, but you never go through the same harsh experience twice because you're gonna avoid it the second time. You're not gonna be so inviting, so willing to just dive into some bullshit like that because you've seen what happened to you the last time you did it. Not to say that you're supposed to shut down completely on love, but you're supposed to get that discernment out, and when something don't feel right intuitively, then you back your intuition and not the person that's feeding you the bullshit, because even though sometimes it's going to sound real good or you're going to want to trust that person. It's either you trust yourself or you trust them. And on the self-love level, trusting somebody over yourself just don't sit well. Okay. Window watching the weekend for the Libra people. Soulmates card flipped out on. What do the Libra people need to know? Window watching the weekend for the Libra. What do they need to know? Chop wood. So I feel like you're trying to possibly ground the situation or clean it up, or this is somebody when it comes to you. But the reason being is because there's a deep knowing here that that's what needs to be done, that something needs to be co-created, that somebody needs to reach out, communicate so that they can fix the situation, because something wasn't what it seemed. Something that caused chaos and problems, it wasn't what it seemed. Somebody could have perceived it wrong, incorrectly even. I feel like this is something that's supposed to make you happy, something that's supposed to be faded. Yeah, but you know how the haters get when the Lord then bless the divine beings. The devil got his people out here on a mission too. Libra. Something that got messed up or misconstrued in a way. So now somebody wants to go to see. Somebody wants to get deep in their feelings with the go to see card and express what's meant to be expressed, what's fated to be expressed. Somebody's trying to fix that chaos and that conflict that abruptly took place when it was unnecessary, or I don't feel like it was meant to be. It needed to be. Message in the bottle, co-create, and the deep knowing. I feel like the chaos and conflict is wrapped around where somebody else could have lacked the knowledge that they needed around the situation, but was not willing to believe what was told to them. So it's like not believing me when I tell you the truth, but still not knowing the truth for yourself to even dispute what I'm saying. Okay. Go to see. Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. And the Eight of Swords. The Seven of Wands. The Two of Cups. The Three of Wands. I feel like you intimidate somebody, Libra woman. Somebody wants to talk to you. They want to get in their feelings with you, but they feel like you so cutthroat. That's still not an excuse. Like that, what they feel like you are, what you might say and all that, it shouldn't dictate whether I'm going to express what I'm told to do with whatever the Lord, none of that. Even if that's what I might be met with, I got to do my part, right? So, but somebody do feel like you cutthroat and you don't take no shit, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. You just trying to weed out the bad bullshit so that you can grab a hold of something good. People should be able to understand that. So, but there's somebody coming in here to speak to you on an emotional level, on a deep level, but they met with straight coldness. It's not funny, but they still want to grow with you. They just feel a little, it just makes them feel a little scared. It's like you intimidate them. But they're definitely coming in here. They're being patient and being cautious, but they want to express something to you. The Lovers. It could be a Gemini, but this is somebody, could be a Taurus. This is somebody who feels deeply connected to you on a spiritual level. They feel like that you're an empress to them. And they're wanting to make some type of choices, movements, and decisions to take a risk towards you, to make you aware of something. But I do feel like they could have hurt your feelings, which is why they're getting the energy that they're getting. This is somebody who already hurt your feelings and missed out on the opportunity with you. This Emperor. He let you walk away. Now he want to try to talk about union. But I feel like you're not here. You're not here to be all sweet. And that you're not that person no more. Pain changes people. Yeah. Or this is, there's the Libra masculine. So this could be happening to you on the other side of the spectrum, where you're trying to come in and talk to somebody because you misjudged them or something. Or because something went wrong, or because you want to express a little bit of love, but they make you feel a little bit afraid. I feel like you're burdened by this because they give you a little bit of intimidation. Whether the Libra man's the intimidated one or the Libra woman's the one out here intimidating. But somebody wants to communicate. Somebody will receive communication from somebody who communicated. And they're wanting to fix something, rebirth something, rebuild something, transform something when it comes to love. But they are afraid. They are feeling burdened by this, but they want this equal give and take. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. The Star. Somebody could be dealing with an Aquarius. The Four of Wands. But this is about wish fulfillment. It's about what's written in the stars. It's about relationships, unions, stability. And this is about what somebody's not aware of, or what they wasn't aware of. But with the Queen of Swords being in the moon, I feel like you was aware. Right? You were aware. They just didn't. And they approached the situation with a lack of knowledge, and they moved wrong. And now they're back. It could be a water sign here. They're back trying to hold on to you after they was just not trying to hold up. After they was the same Four Swords energy, the Four Pentacles energy was used to hold back from you. And that's now being used to hold on to you. So it's like somebody had a whole change of heart here. Tell about this King of Swords. See, first of all, I know these so-called players wouldn't tell you this, but I'm going to be real and say what's on my heart. Let's take this chance and make this love feel relevant. Didn't you know I loved you from the start, yeah. I sang that song a couple times this week. Or a couple times in the last couple of videos, because the Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Queen of, somebody's dealing with a fire sign woman here, Libra, masculine, that's on you. Okay, but you're unhappy here. It's like you're unhappy, but the unhappiness is everything you needed it to understand or wrap your mind around. The fact that you wanted somebody, or you wanted to fix it with somebody. Six of Cups. Something, patterns from your childhood until now, is something that caused you to show up so unreliable in the way, in the manner that you did. Oh, but aren't you going to fix it? You're going to fix it. You're going to fix this love. And yes, somebody might have walked away, but you're going to get in control of it. Be careful with that. Be careful with that, because somebody will. You'll get in front of it, get in control of it, find a way to fix. But in some cases, somebody's going to simply go in and try to control the situation. Emperor to the ego. You're going to try to control the direction to the calmer waters of the Ace of Pentacles, and it's not going to work out for you that way, because the stars is about something just flowing, about just going the way they're supposed to go, just flowing. It's not nobody forcing it, because ego got involved, okay? Tell me about the fates. The Hierophants. So something's written. It's written in the stars here, and it's clarified and confirmed. So somebody's having regrets. Regrets. What are the regrets with the Five of Swords? Nine of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Two of Cups. So in a sense, somebody's regretting. So you're moving towards the balance, but you're afraid. I feel like in the beginning, you'll reconcile something and then you regret it. You fixing, you're working on wish fulfillment in a connection, but there's some things that you can't see physically, but you can see spiritually when it comes to balancing out the situation, which almost puts you in an instant regret that you even moved this way. But fear is starting to creep up now. Ten of Pentacles. Let's just say, yeah, something with your physical eyes starts to make you fear. Physically, it shows you something to be like, oh shit, why did I do this? I regret that. But discernment wise, you know this is something that's going to be victorious in the Ten of Pentacles. So you got to put the fear out your mind. This is why you're doing it anyway, because you know that fear is the bullshit. Okay. So, but yeah, the Lord, the Hierophant is here with the Three of Pentacles telling you to build, but the devil's here trying to back you up off your blessing through fear. Like, don't do it, Sagittarius. Don't do it, Crosswatcher. Your heart's going to get broken. But intuitively, you already know that's not going to happen because the Lord already told you this is victory. So the devil's a lie. Okay? That's what somebody got to realize. Okay? And I feel like maybe this is your second time around and you maybe allowed the devil and his fear to get in and cause some chaos and conflict. But this time you know better. You know to stay on your faith and keep looking with your discernment eyes and not with your physical eyes. You know, you're moving on faith and not sight. And that's where things get tricky here in the situation. Because the devil is busy. Right? And he is here to kill, steal, and destroy and trick you out your blessings. Right? So there was, I feel like that's where it happened. Chaos and conflict. It's some chaos and conflict. So let me just move to a new pile. Because chaos and conflict with the Three of Swords, it's heartbreak here. It's feelings getting hurt. It's the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Something blockages or, I mean, it's had to be stopped because it's already, it's really that night right there is the slowest one. If that's going that slow and now it's doing nothing, it went from moving real slow to doing nothing at all. And somebody wants a solid opportunity here. So it's causing some type of chaos and conflict because somebody's tired of waiting and they're going to walk away because they're tired of trying to fight for something or they're tired of dealing with ego. So that's some new energy coming in here. But this person they love you or you love them and they're passionate. All the aces are here, but the Ace of Swords, they don't have the clarity that they need. They need you to make them aware of what's going on the emotional level. Because they feel, yeah, it's like you are either sabotaging it and then the energy is spilling on them, but they don't like it. They want to be made aware of what the fuck's hidden. They want to be made aware of what's going on. There's a King of Cups here. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, somebody's just like, well, if you're not going to tell me, then I'm not going to be fucking with you. They've been patient, right? They could be a Sagittarius because they are very patient, okay? They've been patient here. But they're not going to continue to fight with you to try to get in the calmer waters like either you. What's the Seven of Swords? The Nine of Swords. That's what somebody's stressing out about, what they feel like they don't know. But I feel like they have their tools here. They got the resources and they're trying to be strong here. I feel like something's enough. They're struggling enough for somebody to be harassing them about what's going on. And this could be a fire sign masculine. He's working on trying to get on the calmer waters on the same page, but he's been through a lot. And I feel like when this feminine energy comes and put all this pressure on him, that don't really help him out. Right? And yeah, he probably should be more open, but he keeping this part to himself because it's an internal struggle with him. And as a man, they don't want to even talk about that, you know? So I don't feel like he's being deceptive. I just feel like he's keeping some things close to his chest. He's trying to be strong. He's trying to conquer up his energy to do what he needs to do, and he already stressed out about it. So yes, he don't want to talk about it. Yes, he want to, and that's okay. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to be feeling betrayed and offended because he is going through an internal struggle and don't want nobody to know about it. Because it's a masculine thing. Men be wanting to feel like men. He don't